boys and girls, I'm about to review dinner at the Bellagio buffet. Wow, what's happening? 2019, and I have not eaten at a buffet which I can say it's outstanding, with the exception of Palms, because in its category, which is affordable buffets, it's outstanding. The rest have all disappointed me, except for one grand night at MGM Grand. But I mean, let me explain to you what I think is going on. Is that, because I found this over and over and over, during and just after, immediately after and during a really big event, holiday, the buffet is grand. I mean, it's expensive, generally speaking, a buffet. I'm talking about general strip buffets. And it's quite grand in terms of offering. Then, when it's a regular day or regular night, usually when you can redeem your My Vegas comps, but tonight you cannot, and yet this is more than, rather, let me correct myself, less than average. Okay, let's start from, well, briefly, there is a self-serve drink section. I'll show it to you later. If you've seen my videos, you know exactly what it is, but I'll show it to you later anyway. Okay, run-of-the-mill lettuce here, you know, nothing outstanding. The toppings are nothing outstanding. It's not like Aria, you know, where they make an effort to do something special. I mean, look, Bellagio has not been the best buffet in Vegas, has not, for a long time, for a long, long time. They're okay, but considering the price, you have to consider the price. The price is, tonight was about $42, all inclusive, you know, like taxes and stuff. $42. No, I correct myself. It's 41 and change plus tax. Crazy. For what it is, it's just been a complete disappointment. Now, these lovely grilled vegetables, for example, you know, I thought, well, I'll have this, right? But they're not cooked well. They're not seasoned well, they're not cooked well. Yeah, that's what you need. Then you've got gluten-free roasted potatoes. What can I say? Broccolini, mashed potato, nothing special, and brown gravy. I mean, there is a section there that could be considered special, but really. Vegetable, I'll show you too. Vegetable soup, nothing special to me. It comes pre-made. I mean, that's what it tastes like, pre-made. Chicken noodle soup. The only thing that I liked was this. You know, where these crackers, what are they? Crackers? I'll show you. They're really flavorful, but I suspect they don't make them in-house. You got lovely breads here. Lovely breads. It looks good, doesn't it? Oh, I'm really, and unfortunately, I've just come from a 2-day break in which I actually fell ill. I said that in another video. For the first time in my life, reviewing buffets, I was eating at a budget buffet. I fell ill afterwards. I'm not saying which one, okay? I'm not. And that has meant that for 2 days I just couldn't eat. So today I've just come back. Tomato basil soup. Can you see it? Well, it was nice. It tasted good, but I don't think it was made in house. It tasted good. Let me go back. Yeah. I've got to show you the rotisserie. And this. I mean, most dishes were prepared well enough. Cream spinach, carrots, parsnips, roasted butternut squash, Brussels sprouts, and ratatouille. The veggies here, although they have them, they're nothing special. They can't cook veggies, you know. I mean, veggies, you have to know how to cook them. Beef sliders, they were very dry, very dry, very, very dry. Did I say dry enough? Then you got, okay, now the pizzas were tasty. The pizzas were tasty. Zucchini and pepperoni and margherita. And then, of course, you've got your crab legs, which is the reason why I suppose it's expensive, but Aria has crab legs for lunch and it's not this expensive. And shrimp, and of course lemon wedges. Okay, they're so cool. This is Bellagio, right? So it's supposed to have a lot of good Italian dishes, I think. Okay, all of these Italian pasta dishes, I don't know if they're Italian, maybe pasta dishes, they were all extremely overcooked. The pasta is extremely overcooked. Now, I understand that sitting here, it's going to be overcooked, right? But that means that you have to use a pasta, a durum type of wheat that will withstand sitting there, and they exist. They exist, but they're more expensive. And I don't think they use them here. Pasta with pesto cream, garganelli pasta with truffles, seafood diablo, and prime rib and mushroom rigatoni pasta. This one was the only one that was good in my opinion. Goodish. Okay. Because the pasta was not overcooked. The rigatoni held. Cheese manicotti. The rest, the sauces were good, but nothing special. Nothing special at all. I wouldn't, I mean, if it wasn't because I want to review it, I wouldn't eat here actually. I mean, that's just as bad as it is. It's not bad, okay? As I say all the time, if you come from home, this is going to be exceptional for you. I know it's exceptional for me if I think of what I have at home. And I'm not talking about my own house. I'm talking about eating out options. But for Vegas and what we have been used to, this is pretty much an average, decent buffet. But the price hits you. And if you think of the price, then I don't think it's really there. Tonight, curry chicken rice. The sauce was good, but not enough sauce. A bit dry. Pot stickers, they were nice. Again, oh, well, they were. Well, maybe they're at the bottom, but they were a little dry. Even they were. Miso soup, kung pao chicken. Okay. Then prime rib fried rice, choy sam, and pad thai. Pad thai, pretty average. Again, this doesn't do it for me, but maybe you like it. I mean, I don't find this way of presenting vegetables exciting, but pesto mashed potatoes, they've had this for a long time. Nothing outstanding. Sauté mushroom, mac and cheese. Now the mac and cheese there you go. That wasn't me, by the way, so stop saying that I did something wrong. This was very tasty, very flavorful. There was a bit of a twist to it. Mediterranean green beans and mussels in curry cream. Again, a bit dry in my opinion. Okay, melted butter, hearty vegetable soup. I think I already showed you on the other side. I'm not sure it's made in house. I'm not sure. Hot crab legs, you have to ask for them, okay? It's another reason why I guess it's expensive. See, I'm not a crab leg fan, so for me, if it only has its crab legs, then it's not worth it. And I see people eating here only crab legs to make their money's worth, but I wouldn't do that. I'm not me. Paella, gigante beans again, a veggie dish that I don't understand. I mean, I don't know what it is. I mean, it didn't taste even, it tasted salty. Clams in chorizo broth, spring farro again, not a gourmet veggie dish at all. Alaskan cod, run-of-the-mill, crawfish boil, and seared salmon. Pretty average. Hi, sorry. I didn't hear him. And I just want to actually go back to the Sears Salmon and tell you a bit more about it. The sauce was good, but it wasn't outstanding. You know, like, okay, it's a decent dish. It's okay if it's with many other good dishes, but per se, I mean, you know, I like fish. It was good enough. It was good enough, but nothing that I'm gonna remember for at all. Seafood pasta salad, cold poached salmon, it was okay. Lettuce salad, but it's not dressed. You have to dress it yourself. Okay. Artichoke Mediterranean salad, Thai beef salad, chicken tabbouleh salad, tofu salad, potato salad, and mousse tarts, smoked salmon mousse tarts. They used to have these years ago and they were really delicious, but they have decreased in outstandingness over the years. Now I'm going to show you a section which is supposedly, you know, like a bastion of this buffet. It's not this one, I'm getting there. Mahon cheese, Danish blue cheese, and manchego cheese. Grapes. And some fruit. I'm coming. That's Parmesan cheese that you can add to your dish. Now this is it. Spicy tuna hand roll. You know, it's always been good, but to be honest with you, today it was a bit stale. I think it was the materials with which they roll it, a bit stale. And you've got here pre-made Caesar salad, but you don't serve yourself, they do it, so they give you tiny portions each time. Broccoli and kale salad, and here you've got salmon roe, you've got your caviar. Now that's really nicely made. Mine wasn't as well made. And you know, I like, if you like caviar. What I didn't like was, you know, a small, semi-sweet little, I don't know, it's like a little cake. Can you see it? Like on one end you've got, on the left, towards the left, say, you've got what looks like a, it's not a cracker. I can't think of words. Well, the smaller one was supposedly sweet and it wasn't good. Oh yeah, this is it, I'll show you. The one on the right, although the actual caviar was good enough, the cracker, but it's not a cracker, that it's lying on was really stale, in my opinion. Soy sauce, sweet soy sauce. Now here again, you've got runny, actually, seaweed salad. A bit runny for me. Tuna poke and salmon poke. And I like tuna poke, was good. I mean, they've had this for dinner for years, you know. It's one of the reasons why the price is higher. Then you've got your sushi section, pretty much average. But all sushi is average in the general buffets in Vegas. There is, a notice, nothing on the strip, but off strip there is a sushi buffet, but not close enough for me to go check it out, because I think it's definitely off the beaten path for average visitors. Shrimp tempura rolls and what are they, Vietnamese rolls? They're cold and they used to be delicate, but they were very hard today. Very hard. And then now I'm taking you to the, I'm walking really slowly. I don't know why. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay, to the dessert section. There's something good. Bread pudding, it was very, very well done. It reminds me of the good bread pudding and Mirage when they actually managed to do it well. But they were the ones who started doing it well. And MGM Grand also has good bread pudding. Peach cobbler, honey almond cake, various biscuits, cookies, creme brulee, raspberry cheesecake, fudge and walnut brownie, chocolate mousse, lemon meringue tarts, overly sweet donuts, but you know, in my opinion, they don't use sugar, they use glucose syrup, but that's my opinion. And I found it in many, many buffets. It's overly sweet. It really hits you. And it doesn't taste like sugar sweet. It tastes like syrup sweet, which to me is just bad. Bad. But, you know, you may disagree. Cannoli, nothing like the authentic cannoli at all. But, again, super sweet. If you go to Italy and you have it, first of all, they were stale again, in my opinion. Coffee glass. Coconut mango pancotto. Gluten-free chocolate cake, vegan caramel apple cake, double chocolate chip cookies, and key lime pie. I'm definitely gonna have this and let you know, okay? Oatmeal cookies, pecan tart. I forgot to have those. I love key lime. And carrot cake, really much run-of-the-mill, all of it. Chocolate mousse tarts. Sugar-free blueberry cheesecake. I tried this because last time I was here I thought that the sugar-free options were good, and this time they're not. There's nothing outstanding. You don't have the Italian patisserie section anymore, so it's pretty much around the middle. You can find this anywhere almost at any buffet almost. Sugar-free poppy seed muffins. Can you see it? And sugar-free apple pie. And remind me about the key lime. And now they've finally brought in a basic range of gelato. I'm going to try it because I want to see how authentic it is. They didn't used to have it. I'm going to try it and let you know, okay? So now I'm going to just pile up, go to my table, try the final things that I said I was going to try, and let you know, and then wrap it up. What did I tell you about these crackers, right? There probably are the things that I like the most. That's why I have so much of it. Okay, let me just tell you about the desserts. Okay, so the key lime pie. Yeah, I could taste the key lime, but far too sweet. Like, as I say, that sweetness that's not sugar sweet, it's just glucose sweet. Again, I'm guessing, but that's what it tastes like. So to me, it's just, I can't eat it. Inedible, actually. But if you've really, really got a sweet taste and you're used to eating syrup-based sweets, then maybe you're okay. But I think it's just far too sweet, far too sweet. It's just not good. Have you tried those? Now I'm gonna just forgive me, all of you from the United States and Canada. I'm talking to the Europeans now. You know, when you go to Italy, you go to the patisserie, you know, pasticceria, and you eat the cakes, and they're usually made in house, and you eat them. And if you've just come from North America, you go, ooh, that's just not sweet at all. It hits you like that. And then, well, they pride themselves for not putting too much sugar, but they actually put sugar. And then after a little bit, you get used to it. You go, oh, I can actually taste all of the rest, all the other ingredients. It's not just raw glucose syrup. And this is, to me, it's what it is. It's just raw sweet syrup. That's what it tastes like to me, okay? Now, you know, I mean, being of European descent, you may disagree a little bit, but you know, if you know your cakes, you probably will agree. And now I'm going to try the gelato, okay? Okay, now the gelato is good. The strawberry sorbet, it's actually delicate. It's a real sorbet. I like it. And the cookies and cream, which I thought was stracciatella, but actually it's almost the same. Cookies and cream is good enough. It's good. It's good, actually. I was particularly impressed by the sorbet, the strawberry sorbet. But again, I mean, all in all, oh yes, I'm supposed to show you the self-serve drink section. So I'm just gonna do it in a bit. Just bear with me. I just wanted to say, as I'm sitting down, it's easier for me to speak. When you eat so much, you just can't stand that much. So that's why you just slouch basically the first slot machine that you find is yours, right? And that's where they get you. Now, all in all, it's just not worth the price. Simple as that. It's nothing. I mean, look. Either it is what it is in terms of offerings, but everything is greatly prepared, processed, the ingredients are great, but it wasn't the case, as you remember. Or they have at least one or two really outstanding dishes that you'll remember. And I don't think it was the case either, except for, I suppose, the crab legs, the hot crab legs and cold crab legs. But as I say, you have them at Aria as well. And Aria has more options. Although, as you know, as you've seen the video, this 2019 Aria had two dishes that were not perfectly presented. They were kind of neglected, but the rest was absolutely fine. I cannot believe it. I mean, is it so far, the super affordable Palms buffet, which was only $15 on a Saturday lunch, has been the best. The dishes were actually very well prepared. Now, do I have to eat at Palms to eat well these days in Vegas? Come on. Mind you, I haven't tried Bacchanal. I hope this year they will not disappoint me. Please don't let it be. Let it not be the case. Last time I paid $80 and really it wasn't worth it. You know, I'm trying to think. I mean, look, if you come here, you have a good time or whatever, your expectations are whatever, they're low. You're just having a good time, right? And the options are there. But if you eat day in, day out at these buffets, as I do, because I come here for weeks on end, it gotta be good. For the price, you know. I mean, you can't think, oh, well, you cannot compare them to your restaurant back at home. That's just so unfair. Remember that these establishments make a lot of money through gambling, various entertainment events, and your rooms, because the resort fee are huge, the resort fees. So this is, you know, I mean, theoretically, they should not run at a profit. They should run, you know, even. So for that, you know, you have to have an amazing experience. That's what Vegas has always been about. But I think recently, you know, in the last 3 years or so, buffets want to run at a profit. At least some of them do, but I really don't expect them to slip up. And this time Bellagio has slipped up. Maybe last time as well. You got to watch the other video or read top-buffet.com for the updates. Okay, I'm going to show you the drinks. Here I am. If you've seen many of my videos, you know what this is all about, but if you haven't, I'll go through it. This is a self-serve drink section. I wish all buffets had it. Many of them do these days, but not all, and I wish they did, because this way you can drink what you want, as much as you want. You don't have to beg the server to, you know, unless you have such good service, like at Palms. You just feel like you have to beg, and after the second drink, they don't want to know usually. But here you can at least help yourself. So you got lots of options. All drinks, low, no calorie, caffeine free, and fruit flavored. Fruit flavored. What is this? There you go. Uh-oh. There you go. Mixes. I'm gonna go back, okay? Because I'm not trying that. I'm gonna show you can have your water as well, or you can have sparkling water. I always show you that. Sparkling water, you see? Lime is a delight. And other things as well. See? Then, cold teas, juices, you know, juice flavored, decaf and regular coffee with hot water in the middle, 2% milk and 1% chocolate milk. And here, same, but I wanted to show you the various, something that is nice. You've got, I'll show you. This is not organic, but it tasted good. Jasmine green tea. But I see if I can find it. Organic peppermint tea. There you go. That's nice. When I see organic milk, yeah, I wish. Organic tea, you know, I'm impressed. And I think they don't have it here. English breakfast, but that's it. But they don't have here organic chamomile, which they have at Mirage, for example. Okay, just to give you a quick overview. This is Bellagio, my dears. It's been good, but not good at the same time. It's been good enough, but not worth the price. Not the $41 plus that I paid. At that point, I preferred the MGM Grand Buffet because I went there on a special dinner. It was a special dinner. Beware of what I said. It was $50 plus tax. It was a huge amount, but the dishes were lovely. Of course, then I went back a regular day and they didn't have any of that. So,
are you filming the buffet?
Just that area.
Okay, because the thing is, other people might not like it. I don't.
So, as I was saying, over a sort of So to wrap up, I was telling you about MGM Grand on a special dinner. I paid about $50 plus, and the offerings there, but admittedly it was a special dinner, were more outstanding. I mean, I remember the grilled tuna steaks, you know, I always say that, but they were really outstanding. Again, then I went back on a regular day, and I found no such things. So there is a striking difference between a special night or close to a special weekend or whatever, and a regular night. And I'm kind of surprised because today is just after a major event that ended yesterday, but I didn't find that, you know, and many people will still be in Vegas. Perhaps they're leaving tonight, perhaps they're leaving tomorrow. But I did not find this outstanding any outstanding feature at Bellagio at all this time. Again, maybe had I come here, say, on the 1st of January or, you know, special Easter dinner or lunch, of course, it might have been different, but I was not impressed by the lack of care with which so many dishes were cooked or presented. So that's my disappointment from Bellagio. I do hope that this is an exceptional day or night, that it will get back to being not the best, because it hasn't been the best buffet in Vegas for a long, long time. At least one of the good 5 buffets. Check top-buffet.com. I have a list there and I keep it updated. I can do that much more quickly than a video, because how many times can I do a video? I decided to wrap things up in the meeting room area, but it's also the walk to the spa tower, which is usually where I stay when I stay at Bellagio, and also the tram to Aria and Park MGM, which used to be Monte Carlo. So it's beautiful here, isn't it? I mean, this is a lovely look. You can power up here whilst you sit nicely, you know, and it's usually a lot quieter than all the other areas if you want to relax, you know. So I'm going to sit here for a minute, and I'm going to tell you this. To wrap up about that buffet, it's so hard because, as I said to you, in absolute terms, it's fine, although is it worth $41, $42 plus tax? No. It's not. In absolute terms, it may well be if you compare it to restaurants and so forth, but you must not. Because the quality of many of those dishes, it's not obviously restaurant worthy unless you eat at a bad restaurant, which can always happen. And you may say, well, but what do you expect? Well, actually, sometimes you are surprised. Sometimes you eat really well-prepared food, even if it's at a buffet. And I had this experience in the past year in Las Vegas, and I've had this experience at a couple of places still in 2019, but this time not from Bellagio. I mean, except for, the poke options were good, but I wouldn't say it's outstanding. What might be moving cameras and everything. So, it will make the top 10 buffets in Vegas for sure, maybe even the top 5, because, what you have to do is try it every month on different days of the week and see if there's consistency, if it's consistently disappointing, or if it's just a one-off, which I doubt, to be honest with you. Because it wasn't just the one dish, it was like several dishes, really average or below. So it's going to be tough to come up with the top best buffets in Vegas. And also I have to consider the price, if a buffet were $200, then of course it's going to be the best. But then maybe it isn't, And I also have, as you well know, on top-buffet.com, I have a section on the best affordable buffets in Vegas. Sometimes the section crosses, Some are just good and no matter the price. It's going to be interesting on this trip. It's going to be interesting. I'm really glad I came now, 2019, so that I get a real impression of what it's like day in, day out, even for locals, who don't necessarily come in on a special occasion. Or for you, if you get the offers, usually the offers are sent to you during low traffic times, and low traffic times, this is what you're going to eat. So check out top-buffet.com. Check out that list of best buffets, best affordable buffets, and so forth, because I suspect it's going to be changed somewhat. And it's going to be a tough job this time to try and help you out navigate the buffet world in Las Vegas. Okay, see you on top-buffet.com. Bye-bye.